Welcome to the Mark Lowry Show. Now, here's Mark.
So here I am sitting in the back of the bus. We just ate at the Olive Garden. We do love the Olive Garden, but I want to tell you about Senior Trip in Nashville. You're going to have a great time there, and I want to encourage you to come. The one in Branson was incredible. Now, I want to do about 3 or 4 of those a year because it's just so much fun to go to one place and stay 2 or 3 days and kind of get to know everybody, and lifelong friendships are made at this thing. It's really incredible to get the emails of people who've met at Senior Trip and become friends and get together now and eat and go on vacations together. It's a bunch of like-minded people that like to have fun and don't mind growing old as long as they can party to the grave. You know, I'm getting old and we don't want to get old with a bunch of fuddy-duddies. We want to party to the grave because we're old now and we can, and why not? So if you've got a grandma, grandpa, mom, dad who's over 50 and they don't get out much, don't have any fun, bring them to Senior Trip in Nashville. The next one is December 10th, 11th, and 12th, Nashville, Tennessee at the Gaylord Center, the Gaylord Hotel, Opryland Hotel, and it's a lot of fun. This was where we had the very first Senior Trip, and for senior citizens. And at that time, we only allowed you to be 50. You had to be 50, at least, or you couldn't go. We'd card you at the door. But a lot of people wanted to bring their grandparents, and maybe that's a single grandparent, a widow or widower, and they didn't want to go by themselves, but now you can. Now you can bring them. And I want to encourage you to go to seniortrip.org and read more about it. But I think my favorite thing about the Branson Senior Trip was hearing the Perrys. The Perrys and Aaron Wilburn were phenomenal. Everybody was good. But I hadn't heard Aaron in a long time, and I had never heard the Perrys live, and they are amazing. And the Perrys are going to be with us at the Nashville Christmas Senior Trip, and you don't want to miss them. They're wonderful people. Great singers. Remind you a lot of the Happy Goodman family. Mike, come here. Mike, here's Mike Lord, everybody.
Hey.
What was your favorite part of the Branson Senior Trip?
I enjoyed the Perrys a ton.
That's what I just said, yeah.
The Perrys were
a hit.
They were electric. It was really good.
It's like watching the old Goodmans hit the stage. They are the new Goodmans, Happy Goodman family. Yes. They got that same robust
sound. Yeah, it was all good.
Libby Perry.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like Vestal.
Yeah, and I've seen her. Matter of fact, we had the Perrys at our church about 2 years ago, and they were the same that night. They've always won big every time I've ever seen them with the folks, and their music's great, and I'd recommend them anywhere.
And Aaron Wilburn was good.
Aaron Wilburn was funny.
Now, who else coming to the Nashville Senior Trip? We got Lord Song, which has the Roop sisters.
Right.
Valerie, if you haven't heard the new Lord Song, that'll be a treat for you to hear the sisters sing together. Michael sits out on that. He's not a sister.
I'm not a sister. Obviously, I'm challenged in that area. But then we have What Hope's Call, which is a new group to our Senior Trip.
Right, I haven't heard them.
They'll be great. You'll love them.
I hear great things about them.
Yeah, good folks. Going to enjoy that.
But the main thing is we're going to have a good time and party. It's for us senior citizens. Michael's just young. He's not old enough to be there, except that we allow him to set everything up for us so we don't have to.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I help your generation get to their seats and everything else and make sure they can hear.
You are pampered at our Senior Trip. Plus, we just have a good time. This year we're going to do...
you mean we're going to have to put Pampers on them like we put Pampers on you?
Depends. But from diapers to Depends, everybody is welcome.
Yes.
But we're going to have we're not going to do karaoke. Mm-mm. We're going to do jokey-okey. So you bring your favorite joke. Anybody can tell a joke. You know, when we do karaoke, you got to be able to sing. But a lot of people can't sing, but everybody can tell a joke. Mm-hmm. So we're going to have jokey-okey, and then we're going to do Name That Tune.
Oh, yeah, that'll be fun.
That'll be fun.
Are we going to do that from like a generation of songs, or is it going to be church songs, or how are we going to do that?
I don't know. We haven't figured it out.
We need to give people a way to start working on that.
Well, it'll probably be like Mark Lowry songs, Bill Gaither songs.
Yeah. Well, let me just say, all in the key of G. Start working in G and you got it.
Well, okay. That's what that was your favorite thing.
That was my favorite thing about.
We're going to go
Senior
back
Trip.
to Branson too, because that's just a perfect area for seniors, and also you can stay over and watch some of the great shows that Branson has to offer. So.
Good shows. Good shows.
So that's all for now.
All right. See
you
you later.
at Senior Trip,
Bye-bye.
December 10th, 11th, and 12th. Go to seniortrip.org for more information.